DUI Inc. Yeah, we all know these guys by now, and we certainly know their leader-ish by now as well, don't we, Mr. BDS? Yeah, way to take over the ghost planet there, Mr. Brains. Maybe next week you'll come to us live from Snake Mountain or something. Yeah, I've been watching your promos lately. That's pretty cute, comparing me to a certain iconic Great Dane there. Well, if I'm Scooby-Doo, then that must make you Roscoe P. Coltrane.
Now, Flash, you and me'll just hide here in the patrol car behind this billboard sign and ambush the General Lee on the way to the race. There they go.
Yeah, that sounds about right, I think. You've gone to great lengths when it comes to trying to make an impact in the DUI lately, and I think all of us here in the DUI can appreciate that. But quite frankly, I'm not sure that you have the DUI's best interests in mind. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure that either of you have the DUI's best interests in mind. Now, with all due respect, before you decide to cast down hellfire and brimstone, let me explain, if I may. So let's turn our focus from BDS to... Oh my, well that's interesting. This would be our interim general manager, ADS, if I'm not mistaken. Now, where BDS has been pretty vocal lately, you on the other hand seem to be, well, pretty quiet. Granted, being the interim GM of DUI is a demanding job. I don't exactly expect you to always have time to say what you want to say. That's something that I've had to deal with myself plenty of times. So, what's up, ADS? What is up with you? That is the burning question. I've had that on my mind for quite some time. It's kind of nostalgic seeing you at the helm again, you know? It seems like we've come full circle, in a way. I have very mixed feelings in regards to that, frankly. On one hand, I regard you with a lot of respect. You helped to start something that, well, let's face it, it's gotten bigger than any of us would have ever thought. And there's no question that without you, there would be no DWI, no DUI, no DFSG, not like we've come to know it, and for that, I thank you. And while on one hand, I'd like to look at you as a good friend, on the other hand, I have no choice but to look warily upon you. See, we've had plenty of good times with you, ADS, but we've also had some very, very dark times involving you. And it seems to me that no one else that's been in here in the DUI, and by extension the DWI, long enough to remember, is willing to talk about it. Maybe some people just don't want to talk about it, and maybe others are just willing to forgive and forget. But as for me, let's just say that I have a bit of a hard time acknowledging someone kindly when they regard me as a figment of their imagination. It's been roughly a year since then. I've done my best to try and put that evening aside, and I've done pretty well at that, till now. Let me ask you something. Did you think we'd just forget all of those things that you said, man? That we'd forget how we were all just a part of your dementia? How you wanted us, and the DWI, out of your life? That all the laughs, all the good times and the bad times that we shared didn't amount to jack squat to you? When L.I. gave you the boot back then, it didn't sit well with me at all, because I knew that there was something wrong, something very wrong. But you disappeared, and when you came back, at the twilight of the DWI, you came back, and when you did, you came back to say, "Oh, there is no BDS. That's right. Our co-general manager, the brains of DUI Inc., is just another figment of your imagination. And oh, that whole Pandora fiasco, should I even bring that up? You tried to tell us that you just wanted to do what was best for the DWI, what was best for us, and as much as I want to believe that, I'm having a hard time doing so because to this day, I don't see how you can hold account for what you did. I don't see how you intend on holding responsibility for the ones who were hurt the most. I don't enjoy bringing this up, ADS. It's something that has festered inside of me for a long time. And it's just something that I needed to let go of. It's something I wished I'd done a long time ago. But you weren't here then. But in any case, if this is supposed to be a fresh start for the DUI, if this is supposed to be some kind of a clean slate, then someone has to air out the dirty laundry. And since no one else is willing to do it, well, there you go. And if that makes me a bad guy, well, hey, think what you want. And just remember, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't care. I don't hate you, ADS, not at all. Frankly, I don't expect you to respond to this, at least not right away. And whether you or BDS choose to wait on offering rebuttal to this, or if you do so at all, that's something that I leave in your hands. Just think about it. And that's all I've got to say for right now. You guys take care. I'll keep in touch. Oh, by the way, just for the hell of it, dong!